So today I'm going to rig up this Motor Guide Xi3 GPS trolling motor on the front of this Hobie PA14 360 drive. I'm swapping out from the old Minn Kota power drive, which had like a 50-inch shaft, so it was way too tall. This new GPS unit has a 36-inch shaft, so it'll be nice and compact on the bow of the kayak. They weigh the same, so it's not going to take any weight off the bow. I've already mounted my Motor Guide style quick disconnect plates to the bottom of them, and I've already got the one objective mount on the bow and the Motor Guide bottom plate. So if you want to see how I rigged out the whole kayak, electrical and everything, I'll link in the bottom the build on this PA14 360 and also a build on a PA12 180 drive in the shed there that both are rigged up for trolling motors. All right, so in order to make my quick deploy little lanyard, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the side plate off. I already loosened this screw. You just pick up on it a little bit and slide it back. So I got the cover off, and what I'll do is I'll make a lanyard for this actuator here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to come underneath the actuating rod and I'm going to tie a bowline in the paracord. Try to get it as tight as I can toward the actuator. See, that'll lay right in here just like this. I'll cut the end off. And then I'll melt it so it won't untie. And that'll lay right in there like that. Plenty of strength to release the mechanism with just a straight pull. I'll take and I'll slide my top side cover back on. Just going to snug the screw for now. So you can see with the paracord, you can either have it on the bottom and that's all you need for a straight pull, or you can go over the top. However you want to do it, it doesn't really matter. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and make a loop on this end here. Just tie a regular old dropper knot loop. Slide a screwdriver through it just to pull it real tight. Once again, I'll cut off my excess. And then I'll burn the end to keep the paracord from fraying. Then I'll make me some lanyards with some little handles, and I'll just have a quick connect I can tie right into there. This is all set up how I want to use it. So in order to be able to deploy it easy, what I did is I took a piece of 1.5-inch PVC pipe, cut it, slid it down the side, and I heated it up with a heat gun and bent 2 little tabs and drilled a hole in it. So now I can just take and tie a little lanyard on there that can slide up and down easily. And I'll do the same thing. I'll just make a short lanyard that I can hook into with a longer one later. I'll do the exact same thing up here. I'll run a little piece of paracord through it. I'll tie a bowline in it. And once again, I want it to be kind of loose on the collar here so it swivels real good and easy. Nice little bowline I can pull as tight as I want. Cut off the excess. Burn it to keep it from fraying. And then do the exact same thing. Make a little drop loop. Slip a screwdriver through it to pull it tight. Cut off my excess and burn the end. So now I got a little collar up here that I can use to deploy it, that'll swivel easily, and I'll just take and clip a small lanyard with a stainless clip onto here to deploy it and to retrieve it. Okay, for the wiring, what we did is we cut the factory ends off and we put this Anderson style quick connect on it. We crimped the ends on, double crimped them, and then we used red and black heat shrink both of the cables to seal them up, make sure no corrosion can get in there. Okay, on the kayak, we're going to use a motor guide quick release bracket made out of nylon, and we went with white since it's a saltwater motor, all white. I just got it mocked up on there right now till I get it actually on the boat and get a chance to make sure it's where I want it as far as front to back orientation. I'll torque it all down then. And I'll wait to put the prop on till after I'm totally done rigging it out on the boat. Okay, well, the first thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and set this thing on the mount. Get the keeper in. So that's how she goes in there. Then we'll run our electrical cord. This is designed to go right underneath the hatch here. Plug in right here on the bow. Now we'll just make the connection to the battery. And the trolling motor powered up. So as you can see by the indicator lights, the trolling motor powered up. Now the directions say to make 2 circles in the kayak to get the GPS located. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn 2 circles on the trailer, and it says it should beep twice. Okay, now we got the GPS light activated. So what I got is some old crab trap door handles that keep the door closed with bungee cord, and I'm using them for the handles, and I can take and hang them right inside of here on this plate with the cords out of the way. So I got my latch undo, release to open and close it, and I got this sliding collar that I should be able to pull it up with. So on the front here, I just got little short lanyards with a spring clip on it, a stainless spring clip. That way when I ever want to take the motor off and stow it, I don't have a big long lanyard on it, which wouldn't be a problem anyway. Spin the motor left to right, the little collar swivels pretty good. I mean, it can eventually get tangled, but you're not going to wrap it up until you wrap these cords up either, so real happy with that so far. Turn the motor that way and see how it stows. So let's see how good this works for stowing and deploying the trolling motor. First thing I do is I just pull my latch, pull the trolling motor up, and it's latched. As far as deploying it, same thing. I'll just pull the latch, let it release slowly, let it go down. Run both my little cables up underneath this bungee to keep the slack out the way. Hang them right here inside the plate. When the motor's hooked up, I'll have another little section of wire right there that'll keep it from getting in the way. Awesome setup. Only thing I got to do now is get out on the water and try it out. See how the motor picks up with it already turned. I think once you release the latch, perfect. That's exactly what we want. And whenever I go to pick it up, I can just undo my 2 little lanyards. Have them right here in the kayak. Keep them in the storage container, and away we go. In the old Minn Kota, 55-pound thrust won't go to waste. I'll build a mount for this boat and get it on this little duck pond fishing boat, get it all rigged up and set up to use it here. Beautiful. Easy stow and easy deploy. Nice. And away you go. Boy, that thing scoots, man. It's nice. How's that Xi3?
I like it better than the Mid-Coda, actually. Looks like it's smoother.
How's it for speed?
It's pretty fast. Just as fast as the Mid-Coda.
Okay. Well, I got a chance to get out today with the Hobie PA14 with the motor guide Xi3 trolling motor upgrade. Got to test out the little stow and deploy system we set up to where you can do it from a seated position. Everything worked fine. The trolling motor is awesome. It links into a satellite GPS system. It has spot lock. It's real smooth. Everything worked great. I can't say enough about the Xi3 trolling motor system. So really enjoyed today. Hopefully I'll be able to get out there and give you a report on long-term durability with the process, but we'll see how it goes. So till the next video, get out there and go fishing.